Right now, skateboarding is being put to the ultimate test. I would say that most skateboarders nowadays are used to going to their local skate parks and growing up in the skate parks, but now that there is a pandemic happening and the skate parks are closed, skateboarding is going back to its original roots. But I would be lying if I said that I am not one of those people who are so used to skating parks all the time. It's just nice not getting kicked out of places. Let's take the first skate park I went to when I got back to New York City. My friend John Ray said, "Dude, it's open. Let's go have some fun." And then guess what? It was closed, which is not fun, but we decided to skate it anyways because the fence you had to hop over was like waist high. I had this board pretty much most of Texas, but I just broke this tail part all the way through. Didn't get much there, ended up just trying a trick that was really difficult for me, and I didn't land it. So there's a skate park right next to there that I figured would be okay since the fence you had to hop over was even lower. I hadn't dealt with cops or anything at this point, and I didn't hear about what it was like to actually skate the parks in New York, so I was the guinea pig. I had to find out, would I get in trouble and how badly? So clearly not the best idea. The only park we've been able to get away with skating so far is the park we went to in Tuesday's video, and that's seriously the only open skate park I think in all of Manhattan and Brooklyn. It's just funny because on Instagram I've seen a lot of people just yelling to the skies above and saying, "Dude, we can't skate at all because all the skate parks are closed." But the truth is, in the streets there are more options than there are in a limited skate park. Even though the options in a skate park are limitless, it's built for skateboarding, but in the streets none of this is built for us to ride around and have fun, so it's just that much more open to it. But as I've said on this channel probably a million times, the reason I love skateboarding so much, at least half the reason, is the exploration part of it. Exploring is so fun, and I've done so little of that because of all the skate parks that I've had in New York that there are so many famous spots I actually grew up watching that I haven't even skated yet. Embarrassingly enough, there is this perfect ledge that's actually on the path that I go to every single day to get to Manhattan, and I've never done any tricks on it, so now there is no better time than to perform the maneuvers on this ledge. strangest part about skating this ledge is you have to switch modes. You have to be in cautious mode, and then you have to be in go for it mode. So when you actually try tricks on the ledge, you have to go for it no matter what. Can't be scared, you gotta get it done because you don't get that many turns. But you switch from looking around and being careful, so your mind has to switch from I'm careful to let's do this, I don't mind if I fall. And this is gonna sound pathetic, and it should. The ledge itself is a little taller than I've been used to recently. It's not even tall, but the ground isn't perfect either, so it's very anti-skate park, which is okay. You just have to adjust to it. And I feel like if I keep skating stuff like this, I'll get more used to how the real world is, but still a ton of fun. But being a better skateboarder, period, is the most important part of becoming a better street skater and everything. When I used to live in Colombia, people would always say, dude, people in California, they don't even know. If they came to the East Coast, they would have no chance. They have no idea what it's like to skate on our rugged ground. But as I'm sure you've seen a ton of times, if you see California skaters in New York, in Columbia, South Carolina, which is very rare, they murder the spots. They're so good at skateboarding anywhere because they are just good skateboarders. It transfers a lot better than people think. It's just an excuse to be like, oh, they don't even know. But where the truth comes in is the fact that a switch backtail shove on the little ledge I skated in Chinatown took me like half an hour, but I have done that trick a lot of times at skate parks first try. I do switchback tails all the time. It's not a hard trick, but on this ledge, with the ground, with the tallness, with the awkward scenery, it was difficult. So can I survive the streets of New York? Yes. Do I thrive? I wish a little more, but I'm learning, and that's kind of the advantage of this pandemic. That's insensitive. I always say that, but there's silver linings here. And if anything else, you could probably find just a nice flat ground area to skate. Yeah, that last clip of that guy dancing I posted on Twitter, and it pretty much went viral. I posted on Instagram as well, and yeah, a lot of people liked it. And it's so funny because in the real moment of that guy coming up and dancing, I was kind of angry. I was like, dude, I'm doing something, look at da-ba-da. And then I could just see in his eyes, he was living this moment. He was having his moment, and I'm not a monster. I'm not gonna stop him from doing what he does, but in the moment it sucked. Later on, I was like, thank you, good sir. Who are you? I need to find out. That being said, if you did enjoy this video, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell. We are back in New York in full effect, as you can see behind me. That is Manhattan because I am living all up in Brooklyn. I'll still be skateboarding pretty much every single day. So if you like skateboarding, skate life, culture, whatever, subscribe. Hit me up, holler at your boy. Check out my Instagram and check out all the other links in the description down below if you want to keep up with me in real time. My Instagram, I post way more than anywhere else. And then of course, Twitter, it's on the description down below. I'll see you next time. Take care, progress daily, and keep killing it.